Shalom, shalom. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, BAHASHAM, Yahawashi. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching me this truth according to the Bible. And shalom to the elect. All right, I got this little clip, and I'm get into it after they say what they need to say, what's important.
And somehow or another, so it's almost like it's a requirement for survival to achieve some sort of symbiotic existence with AI.
It's not a requirement. It's just if you want to be along for the ride, then you need to do some kind of symbiosis. So the way your brain works right now, you've got kind of like the animal brain, reptile brain. For argument's sake, it's like the limbic system basically, and you've got the cortex. Now, the brain purists will argue with this definition, but essentially, you've got the primitive brain, and you've got the sort of smart brain, or the brain that's capable of planning and understanding concepts and difficult, things that a monkey can't understand. Now, your cortex is much, much smarter than your limbic system. Nonetheless, they work together well. So I haven't met anyone who wants to delete their limbic system or their cortex. People are quite happy having both. So you can think of this as being like the computer, the AI is like a third layer, a tertiary layer. So that is that could be symbiotic with the cortex. It would be much smarter than the cortex, but you essentially have three layers, and you actually have that right now. Your phone is capable of things, and your computer is capable of things that your brain is definitely not. Storing terabytes of information perfectly, doing incredible calculations that we couldn't even come close to doing. You have that with your computer. It's just like I said, the data rate is slow. The connection is weak.
Why is it so?
So, before we go into any further, they're normalizing, because he has that, Elon Musk has that company Neuralink, where they're gonna try to put a chip into your brain. They're gonna put chips into these people's brains. What he was saying on that podcast was, what they're gonna try to cure any disease and any already bad function that's going on, like, we're gonna cure Alzheimer's and cure any kind of cancers and all this other stuff. They're just gonna do a pulse into the brain. Like, that's parts of the mysteries, and that's and then going along with this whole AI thing, they're saying, what, we're gonna need that third layer, right? Which is just that mark of the beast, right? So you can be along for the ride. You get what I'm saying? And what he's normalizing it by saying what? And he might be doing this without his own understanding of it, but he's normalizing it as in, your phone is doing it already, But that doesn't mean, that the phone is the mark of the beast, right? So you can't, you gotta make sure you have that separation, right? Because what, if you get deceived into taking that mark of the beast, you will be destroyed, Actually, let me get it real quick. This is Revelation 13. I'm gonna start at I'm gonna start at 11. It says, "And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had 2 horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. And he exerciseth all the power of the first beast before him, and causeth the earth and them that dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed, right? So this is talking about the old, the Roman Empire was the beast, or was that that first beast, right? So now the second beast is the EU and NATO, including America, right? And it says, and he doth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men, right? That happened in Hiroshima and Nagasaki, right? And deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by a sword and did live, right? And he had power to give life unto the image, right, of the beast, which is the philosophies of the beast, right? That the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And he causeth all, both small and great, right? Rich and poor. Right now, this man Elon Musk is the richest man on the planet, right? So sad, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name, right? So just because, you can buy and sell with your phone doesn't mean that that's the mark of the beast. It's something that's going to be implanted. All right, don't forget charagma, It's going to make an incision into your flesh, right? And it's going to alter you, right? And you're not going to be able to buy or sell. That's going to be that world currency, So with that, actually let me get this real quick. This is Revelation 14 verse 9. It says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. And the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name, right? Right, because what? Hey, this is a serious thing we're in. We're in these serious times where, they're doing stuff low key. They're doing stuff like I said, normalizing this technology and pushing it on the people that, we so-called you already got it. You're already a part of it. You got your phone, you got your camera and stuff. You're already a part of that. So why don't you go and take that step further and drill a hole into your head, right? And put something in that's going to change and alter things. Put that chip into your hand, buying and selling, and then when it really goes into it, it's going to be mainstream fast. Because think about it. There's people lining up to get this virus. A lot of people are not get the virus, but get the vaccination. A lot of people, line up to get that vax. So, hey, we're in those times, right? And that's how we know the destruction is nigh, right? And that boosts our faith because what? We don't want to be here no more, you know? But hey, with that, you know, short lesson, just bring that out for the brothers. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to YAHWAH, BAHASHAM, Yahawashi, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching me this truth. Shalom to the elect.